they brought her warrior dead. Home they brought her warrior dead. My dear students, parents, teachers, and all the well-wishers, welcome back to another video which talks about great people who sacrificed for the nation. Month of December always bring a mixture emotions for any Indian, because December 4th is Indian Navy Day, December 7th is Indian Armed Forces Flag Day. So these 2 days makes me think of great warriors, great soldiers, great sailors, great Air Force men who has sacrificed their life for the welfare of the country. Whenever we think of a soldier's body is brought back from the war to remote areas of India or any country in fact, but I'm talking about our Indian Armed Force Day, a flag day, and the whole town, the whole district, the government, everyone goes to give their last respects to such people who has laid their life. We have so many heroes who really fought for the country and gave up their life. They were dead. And we salute such people. Today, I want to bring one beautiful poem to your thoughts, to think of these great soldiers, think of these great sailors, think of these great Air Force men who has dedicated their life, but they have their families. They have their father and mother back home, wife and children back home. Just try to imagine what is their spirit after their family member had given and sacrificed life for the country. They take it in a very strong way. They stand for the nation. This Armed Force Flag Day, it is started from 1949, December 7th, to raise funds for such people who were dead in the wars or fighting for the country. The injured soldiers, injured sailors back home, to support and to rehabilitate, to support the families of the dead warriors. Whole country has to come together to raise funds for such people. That's why it is called Flag Day. So whenever they raise fund, they give a flag, a deep blue, deep red, light blue flags representing the Indian Armed Forces. 3 forces: Indian Navy, Indian Air Force, Indian Army. Think of these great people who has sacrificed. Maybe I do have some of the families who are in my school studying. They laid their lives for the country. All my salute for such great soldiers and warriors. I picked this beautiful poem because I taught this n number of years, many years. It's a poem talks about the wife of the dead warrior. This poem is written by ALFRED Tennyson, a British poet laureate during the period of Queen Victoria in 1829. He has acknowledged and he has written a beautiful poem, and the title of the poem is Home They Brought Her Warrior Dead. Look at the title. Home They Brought Her Warrior Dead. This poem is a wonderful poem Whenever I explain this, whenever I read in the class, it gives a mixed emotion. An emotion of reverence and respect. Fearfully respect towards my soldiers, my countrymen who work 24/7. And at the same time, a kind of fervor, the respect to the nation and country as a citizen of India. The families who support such men, the families who support such women to go and work for the country's welfare. It is our responsibility to take care of these veterans, to take care of the people who worked for Indian Armed Forces. This poem, Home They Brought Her Warrior Dead, written by ALFRED Lord Tennyson. I would like to read 4 stanzas, simple, nice, heartwarming lines. I want everyone to feel this. Home they brought her warrior dead. Whenever we look at television, it gives an immense pain when we look at when the coffins were brought to home. Here also at one home they brought her warrior. For whole nation he is warrior and sailor and soldier and airman. But for her he is the only warrior. And home they brought her warrior dead. He walked with all his might and strength to serve the country. And they brought him as a dead warrior. She nor swooned nor uttered cry. She is not fainted. She didn't cry. She screamed. She didn't scream loud and she didn't cry loud. All her maidens watching said, she must weep or she will die. All the people around her, the maidens, the helpers, watching her, look, she's not even moving. She's not fainting. She's not crying. She must weep, otherwise she will die with that pain and agony in her heart. Then they praised him soft and low, called him worthy to be loved, truest friend and noblest foe. Yet she neither spoke nor moved. Then people started, when you don't usually cry, then people start speaking about good about. When you start speaking, when you become verbal and you say, this man used to do this man is a man who used to take care of the family, friends, and they started speaking. When they start speaking, usually we feel emotion and we cry out. When we cry out, it eases our heart so that she can also live. That's what the people believed. So they started speaking, he is a very good man. He is a truest friend and noblest foe. And he is worthy to be loved. What is the emotion? Yet she neither spoke nor moved. She didn't speak. She didn't speak. She didn't move. Her emotion is neutral. She's stubborn. She's just looking at her warrior dead. Stole a maiden from her place, lightly to the warrior stepped, took the face cloth from the face, yet she neither moved nor wept. Then stole a maiden got up from her place, walked, stepped towards the dead warrior, and dead warrior's face is covered with the cloth. So she has slightly moved the cloth so that looking at the face of her warrior, she may start crying, she may start weeping. So she had put her efforts to move, get up from her place, move the maiden, and then she's slightly taken away the face cloth. What is that? Yet she neither moved nor wept. Even looking at the face of her warrior, she neither moved nor wept. Rose a nurse of 90 years, 90-year-old woman, nurse who is taking care of infant, a small baby. She got up from her place, set his child upon her knees, brought warrior's child on the knees of warrior's wife, a small infant, a baby boy or a baby girl, a 90-year-old lady brought and kept in the lap of warrior's wife. Like summer tempest came her tears, sweet my child, I live for thee. Like summer tempest, after heavy summer, 45 degrees, 50 degrees, suddenly there will be winds and lot of, the thunders and shower just immediately after summer tempest. How will the rain comes with all the thundering and lightning? That's how her tears rolled from her eyes the minute that 90-year-old nurse has placed the infant baby in the lap of the warrior's wife. Then immediately she said, sweet my child, I live for thee. Though we lost our warrior father, but he had dreams and we have a responsibility to take that dream forward. This is a beautiful poem, talks about the warriors who lay their life. And this December, I want everybody to think of these great armed forces, the people who live their life, who dedicate their life for the welfare of our country. Let us do our bit by raising few funds, by helping them, giving a hand of support emotionally, mentally, psychologically, financially to such families. Think about this great thing. Take care, be blessed, have a nice day.